In the realm of outward appearances, life may seem picture perfect for some folks out there, but it is a fundamental truth that beneath the surface, we are all grappling with the inherent difficulties that life presents. It is another fundamental truth that life is incredibly hard, and all 8 billion of us carries our own burdens and challenges, many of which are largely unseen by the outside world. As we journey through the complexities of existence, it is essential to recognize the universality of struggle and approach one another with patience, compassion, and understanding. When we look around, it's easy to assume that others have it all figured out. Social media and meticulously curated pseudo-realities work together to create the illusion of perfection, making those of us looking from the outside in feel wildly inadequate in comparison. However, it is crucial to remember that what we see on the outside usually does not reflect the inner reality. Behind every smiling face invariably lies a story of triumphs and tortures, of joys and heartbreaks. We are all navigating the unpredictable waters of life, facing storms that may not be apparent to the outside world. Many more people than you might think at this very moment feel as if they might drown at any second. And while it is not always wise or necessary to share minute details of every challenge and upset in our lives, understanding that everyone is wrestling with their own demons can help foster empathy and compassion, as well as make us feel better about our own catastrophic lives. When we recognize that we are not alone in our struggles, it can create a sense of connection and a shared humanity. It is essential to break down the walls of isolation and vulnerability by sharing with others, wisely and conservatively, our struggles. We establish a framework of honesty and create environments for empathy and support. There is a strength in vulnerability, since this means exposing our own hot messes. But this honesty in ourselves can encourage honesty in others, and ultimately help them find solace and understanding in the company of those who are experiencing similar challenges. Without sinking into narcissism, compassion for others begins with compassion for oneself. Acknowledge your own struggles without judgment or self-criticism. Understand that facing difficulties is an inherent part of being human, and treat yourself accordingly. Life's hardships can be overwhelming, but they also provide opportunities for growth and resilience, as much as we might not want to hear this particular silver lining. It is in navigating through challenges that, while horridly painful at times, we discover the depth of our strength and our capacity for endurance. Embrace the struggle as an integral part of the human experience, a journey of self-discovery, and ultimately triumph over adversity. The struggle is universal, No one has everything perfectly figured out. No one is perfect. No one was born knowing it all, despite what they might tell you. All of us at some point have found ourselves caught in the grip of throat-closing, blinding panic, because at that point in time, we simply don't know what to do next. In a world that so idolizes success and achievement, it is essential to redefine what it means to be successful. True success is not measured by the number of accomplishments or the volume of material possessions. Rather, real success is defined by the courage to face life's difficulties, despite the heart-thumping desire to run in the opposite direction from the problem. It is found in the compassion we extend to others, despite our own struggles, and in the genuine connections we forge. I call on all of us to challenge the stigma surrounding struggles. Acknowledging our vulnerability does not make us weak. It makes us human and brave. By breaking down these barriers, we can create a culture of openness, support, and respect, where seeking help is seen as an act of strength and self-care, and the most important step towards healing. Further, it is vital to recognize that each person's struggles are valid and significant to them, regardless of how they might seem from the outside. Comparing our struggles to those of others is counterproductive and entirely unhelpful in the processing of our own pain. Face head-on your unique journey with all its ups and downs, and do not compare yourself to others. It is so important to understand the impact of societal pressures on our well-being. The expectations to conform to certain standards or achieve specific milestones can create a sense of inadequacy and self-doubt. It is essential to reject these societal norms and prioritize our authentic selves over external expectations, which might do incredible harm if we succumb to them. And so, as we end our time together today, I would say this. As we traverse the challenging terrain of life, let us hold on to the understanding that everyone is fighting their battles, even if they might not be evident at first glance. Approach yourself and others with compassion and grace, knowing that beneath the surface we are all grappling with the complexities of being human. Embrace your struggles as a stepping stone on your unique journey, and know that you are never alone in navigating life's hardships. We are all in this together, walking side by side towards a more compassionate, respectful, and understanding world.